Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of Reese's Random Reviews. I am Reese. I'm about to give you a random review. Today's random review is a nice quick little entertainment, just like this film is, Hail Caesar. Hail Caesar is a 2016 film which was written, directed and edited, yes edited, by the Coen brothers, who have done The Big Lebowski, Fargo and some other great films. Now, what I love about this film most of all is that to me it is the most unique film this year I've seen so far. Let me explain. Okay, so what's Hail Caesar all about? Well, Hail Caesar tells the story of George Clooney's character who gets taken by a group called The Future, and it's up to Eddie Mannix, who's played by Josh Brolin, to try and make sure that the whole kidnapping stays out of the press. And also, that's literally the whole movie? Okay, it's not literally the whole movie, but let me explain. Basically, George Clooney does get kidnapped in this film, and Josh Brolin, who plays Eddie Mannix, who was an actual film producer or film fixer, who was actually going around to make sure all the actors weren't in trouble from the press, so this is kind of based on true events, actually make sure, well basically the plot is that George Clooney gets kidnapped, Josh Brolin, who plays Eddie Mannix, who is a real life guy, makes sure everything is fixed, and make sure the actors are okay. That's basically the film. But it's kind of like looking into Hollywood in the 50s when they were made. First of all, you have a great cast of actors. There's Scarlett Johansson, Channing Tatum, Jonah Hill, Ralph Fiennes. You know, there's such a great cast of actors in this movie. The guy who plays the cowboy, I can't remember his name, I think it's Alden something, done a really fantastic job playing his character. I love the part when he actually takes the mickey out of spaghetti westerns and literally spins a long piece of spaghetti in the movie. It's just such a funny scene and just such a funny moment, and it's just so random. But that's what I love about this film. It's a very random and very bizarre film, but it's also very unique. It's a very unique and very bizarre movie, but that's what's so good. Josh Brolin, who plays Eddie Mannix, is so great in this film. It's a shame that this film wasn't released a bit more later in the year, because he definitely would have been nominated, but instead he's now doing this performance, but hopefully he gets nominated for Best Actor or Best Supporting Actor or something. George Clooney's character is more like a Kirk Douglas type of actor, although a bit more, I'd say a bit more absent-minded, I guess, in a different way. Scarlett Johansson does a fantastic performance as the actress in this film. Like, she is just amazing. It's no wonder why she's one of my favourite actresses. She knows how to play different roles. Ralph Fiennes has a little moment in this film which is really funny, trying to tell the cowboy actor how to say, "What if it were so simple?" But just like that. But obviously he can't say it. It's so funny. Channing Tatum as well has a really great moment in this film, playing this Gene Kelly type of actor who does this little salesman dancing. It's kind of like Anchors Away kind of moment. Although with this, there's a really random moment with Channing Tatum which is very bizarre. Don't worry about it, it's not a spoiler. I'm just going to literally just tell you about it because it's just a very random scene. There's a moment in this film which was so bizarre when Channing Tatum is on a boat with some of these men, and he's sailing off to this Russian ship in the middle of the ocean just to join the Russian Revolution or Russian War or something. I don't know, I didn't quite pick it up because it was so bizarrely random. Like, I don't get what was going on in that scene. Like, me and my friend who went to see this film, we literally was sitting there and we loved this film. We said, it's just a fun entertainment movie with hardly any plot. We sat there watching the film. Then all this Channing Tatum scene come along and we just looked at each other and went, you know, what the hell was going on there? Was that even relevant to the film? Because I didn't think it was. But apart from that, me and my friend actually really enjoyed this film, and we loved it because it was just a nice film to just go and see. It's not like Batman vs Superman or Transformers or, you know, any other big massive film that you're going to go and see. This is just a nice film to just go out with a mate, go out with your girlfriends or boyfriends, just sit down, watch the film, have a laugh, and then go home and eat some pudding. That's basically what I love about this film, is that it's just a nicely made movie. The Coen brothers done a really fantastic job with this film. This film kind of reminds me a lot about Fargo, because what I love about this film, a lot like Fargo, is the fact that the character development in both films are very, very strong. Also, the woman who played the police cop in Fargo does play a part in Hail Caesar as well. I want you to try and spot her and see if you can find her. Also, fun fact, did you know she's actually not related, she's married to one of the Coen brothers. I think it's Joel she's married to, but I might have got that wrong. Sorry, Ethan, if I got that wrong. But she's married to one of the Coen brothers. I don't know which who, but she's basically in nearly every film they've done. So yeah, guys, I strongly recommend Hail Caesar. If you haven't seen it, then I strongly recommend it. If you want to go and see it, go and see it. You don't have to. But if you've already seen it, let me know what you thought about it. But also, if you haven't seen it and you've seen other Coen Brothers films, what's your favourite Coen Brothers movie? Just let me know, guys. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, dislike, whatever on these videos. And also my account. And also, I hope you guys are good. And another random review will be coming more. So stay tuned, guys. And I'm Reese. I'm just giving you a random review.